I'm recording Need for Speed Underground again, because, as we know, I've managed to keep up with real life, and I need this video recorded this week, because the episode's got to be up this week. This is my closest to live series that I have going on right now. I'm only 37 races through out of 111, so we're going to be here for a little while. I'm not finishing the game today, obviously. Well, not obviously, you don't know, but no, I'm not going to finish the race. I am going to finish at least one race today. I'm not finishing the game today, though, because there's a lot left to go.
Jeez, slow wheels, no style. You got anything going for you?
Dude, Import Racer is looking for cover cars. How cool is that? You win and you're in.
Right, I'm going to get on a magazine cover for winning this race. I still don't have, I don't have any kind of setup to hear the PlayStation Live, so I'm listening to it through the delayed Elgato capture. But, you know, it's fine. I still heard the message. I'm keeping up with the story from now on. We're going full story mode. Listening to the whole Need for Speed Underground story, as well as the sound of my car, because I've got a nice sounding car. I've got a nice sounding car that you probably can't hear because I have to turn the game volume down so low to get to make my voice audible in the video because of the way I record. And I'm looking at buying a USB microphone for like I spotted one that looks pretty okay, pretty decent, pretty right for like 20 quid. And you'll be like, well, you can't get a good one for 20 quid. What are you thinking? And I mean, first of all, I want to direct you to my channel art, which says in pretty large letters, pretty big letters, it says my channel is low budget, and it is, because I don't, and it's low budget because I don't value that kind of stuff. You know, I don't think that a microphone is worth £1,000. I can't, you know, I cannot justify spending that amount of money for a microphone, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna spend 20 quid on one that's like half decent, so that I can have like audible volume, because the tablet records really quietly and I don't like it. And I found out the tablet records even quieter than I thought, because I tried, well, I did. I entered one of those /o sings threads, and I sang with the board, some of the like 10 or 20 like other anons. And we sang "Save Me" by Leslie Parrish, or at least that was her alias when she made that song. I don't know why Eurobeat artists change their names every 20 minutes and then like change them back and then change them to something different and then change them back to the other different one, like constantly. I don't know what was up with that. Welcome to electronic music, I guess. Anyway. Fucking, I enter mine, and I sang the song, and then the guy puts all the entries together into one big thing, and we're all singing it together, and it's great, but I'm like barely audible, so, you know, I need to get a decent mic, mostly for my videos, but also because I need to attention whore in the sings threads, so that's the plan on that. If you want to hear, if you want to like try and pick me out of the chorus of voices singing "Save Me," then there'll be a link to the final video in the description. If you want to think, Jesus Christ, these people have autism, you'll probably never want to listen to Eurobeat again after hearing it, which is good for me, because I started watching some straight up hippo videos last night. And this fucking normie has the gall to use my Eurobeat in his fucking videos. It's despicable. I was disgusted. But he was playing like Auto Modelista, which is a good game from what I've seen. You know, pretty obscure, pretty decent, pretty right. So I'm not gonna let him off the hook. Because if you let one person off the hook, then other people will think that they can get off the hook too, by like being like, XD, look at my car memes, I listen to Eurobeat, am I cool now, guys? And then, in no time at all, there'll be women pretending to listen to Eurobeat. So we gotta put a stop to it now. So, you know. Auto Modelista looks alright though. I wish I had it. I wish I could find somewhere to buy it. But there's nowhere. And like, I keep going to Sex Shop, and they don't even sell original Xbox games anymore. They still sell PS2 games, but they don't sell no original Xbox games anymore. I think I talked about this in another video I recorded, but I don't know when it's going up. That's the other problem with like recording at a time. You know, you got no idea when anything's happening. And like I have a bad enough time telling when things are happening in real life anyway, so like I don't need to make it more difficult for myself, but I do. I make it more difficult. Kurt was talking shit at the start of this race, and he's like 40 seconds down, so I guess I should stop talking shit about other YouTubers, because I'm going to end up like 1 million subscribers down, if you know what I'm saying. If you like see what I was going for when I said that. I'm gonna carry on talking shit about other racing game channels. My boy Kamikaze Games, who we should all know and love, and I mean he'd react to that kind of crash worse than I did. Let's put it that way. Oh for fuck! It's the same exact car. Anyway. In the latest episode of his Need for Speed Most Wanted Let's Play that he released, which was last night, should hopefully date this recording so I can tell, so that like someone can put some kind of reference on when I'm recording and what's going on. Last night he released Need for Speed Most Wanted episode 60 something, titled A Load of Bull. Because, you know, number 2 on the blacklist in Need for Speed Most Wanted, his name's Bull, and like it could also be like it's a load of bullshit. So it's funny, it's clever. He started talking shit about Need for Speed Carbon, and he started talking about how there were constant police pursuits in Need for Speed Carbon, which is factually untrue. That's completely wrong. Alright, I don't know where he got that idea. Alright. But it's not true. There is like barely any police chases in Need for Speed Carbon. I mean, it's true that the police will turn up to your races way more often than in Need for Speed Most Wanted, but it's so easy to get away from them, it's not even funny. Like, you can go through the whole game and only have a heat level on your car of like 1. It's really not difficult to deal with. So I don't know why you get mad about the pursuits in Need for Speed Carbon. And then he started talking about the defense races, which, alright, fair enough. I say it a lot as well, you know. Doing the exact same race over and over and getting less of a reward for it, for doing it again, it's not cool, right? It's not okay. That's not fun. But he started talking about them as if they happened every other race, which is also not true. Also, I think we've just entered a drift tournament, so I'm glad we've got the ultimate Kenji drift machine. I labelled one of my earlier episodes of this when I first got the S13. For fuck's sake. When I first got the Nissan Silvia, I titled the episode Kenji, and that was a Lee Epic Initial D reference, which I didn't talk about at all in the episode because I named it, I like uploaded it and titled it so long after I'd recorded it that I couldn't even remember anything I talked about in the episode, and I like skimmed through to try and find some funny anecdote that I said in the video to name the episode after, and I couldn't find anything because I'm not interesting and my commentary is useless. You'd be better off watching raw gameplay at this point. XD, that was my What do we think of my edgy self-deprecation memes that I've got going on? Pretty funny, right? Pre-XD? This car doesn't feel as good at drifting as the Subaru did. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Subaru was a better drift car. I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure why the like in the scoreboard at the side, it gives you the names of your opponent's cars as well as their points and their names and stuff. And, like, everyone's name is in capital letters, but with the names of the cars, like Impreza is in all caps, but every other car is like normal. See, look, where it says Coupe and Civic. You know, that's normal, but Impreza's in all caps for some reason. And I don't know why that is. Right, done. Also, I think, like I said, I think this is a tournament, so probably gonna have to be doing some more of that absolutely abhorrently shit drifting. Yeah. Well, at least I unlocked the hieroglyphics vinyl. Everyone loves hieroglyphics, am I right? Well, my car's not making any noise. What else can I talk about? I finally finished Kill la Kill. You know, I see a lot of people talking shit. I keep using the phrase talking shit, but it's not something I'd normally say, so I don't know why I keep saying it. I keep, you know, I heard a lot of bad about the old Kill la Kills and Studio Trigger and stuff going around while I was watching the final episodes. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. You know, I don't know if I liked it for like true patrician reasons or Reddit reasons, but I thought the big old grand finale was fucking rad. You know, I mean, it wasn't intelligent. You know, it's not very smart, it's not very intelligent, and it's not from Detroit, but it was fucking having it. That's my techno reference for the day. My hard acid techno reference. I can't remember the exact name of that track, but we all know what I was getting at, right? We remember that one? I'd probably just drive it to the finish line. I don't know why I'm drifting all the way around, it's just wasting time. Also, I swear they reused the drift layouts and stuff from this game in Underground 2. You know, like for Street X and drifting. Like that felt very familiar. So you might be wondering, well, if you finish Kill la Kill, what are you gonna watch? What's the next anime you're gonna watch? And that's a good question. I'm not sure yet. I downloaded Mob Psycho 100 on recommendation of one of my more normal friends that I know who like has a girlfriend and stuff. Like his girlfriend's black, so I'm not sure how much that counts, but he still has a girlfriend, which means he's ahead of me in terms of like pretty much everything. Especially like being human. He's better at being a person than I am. That's, you know, whatever. That's neither here nor there. The point is, a long time ago, he told me to watch Mob Psycho 100, and I didn't take him seriously. But then, like, recently I saw like a video, some clips from it, and it looked pretty right, so I'm gonna check it out. Was also thinking about watching One Punch Man, but that does seem like a fairly normie anime, so I don't know. Mob Psycho 100 has to be fairly normie if like a guy with a girlfriend recommended it to me though. Recommended it to me. I don't know why I find it so difficult to speak sometimes. Level 2 turbo, level 2 brakes. Still no level 2 boost though. So I'll never be the guy from High School DxD at this rate. I'll never be... What's his name? Issei? High School DxD was like one of the first 5 anime I watched. And it's like the only one I ever see people talking about that much. I mean, apart from Lucky Star. I used to think that anime was way more popular than it was. And it turns out it's not really, but whatever. Let's see if we can find my new vinyl. Replace. Where's the hieroglyphics vinyl? What am I looking for? Oh, here he is. Wow. It doesn't really work, to be honest, because of the sunroof. So, you know, I think we'll stick... Oh, for fuck's sake, I accidentally removed the vinyl that I had. I had a modern one, right? I don't know. I'm gonna check the modern ones and get a new one. Let's go for... I like this one. Number 5. Oh shit, I can buy... Okay, sure, let's buy level 2 paint. Okay, sure. That goes with my vinyls a bit more. Does that mean I can... Oh, I already have it. Okay. What about Metallicus? I already have that as well. Really made me think on that one. Okay, I didn't know that I had all that stuff. If I'm not upgrading my performance with parts that I have the sticker for, then, you know, feel free to call me a racer, but I can't be bothered to go through and change all my stickers again. Especially now that I don't have BBS rims anymore and I still have a BBS sticker. That's cool, right? BBS is cool, right? I can get away with having a sticker different from the parts I have, right? No time left on the episode. So, I will come back next week and do these 3. Although I'm going to record them now, just to get myself ahead of schedule, because ahead is where I like to be these days. That's what I'm going to do.